Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Well, I'm back from the FBI pigeons, but they still want to keep an eye on me.
Yeah. If you tuned into last week's episode, Kristian got. I almost said abducted by aliens. I would have told you. Kristian got taken by the FBI because he found out that pigeons and pretty much all birds are part of the government.
And that they disappeared when the government shut down.
Exactly. So yeah, Rob helped us figure out that. Me and Rob broke him out of the prison. Hopefully they're not watching us. I don't think they put up any cameras in our set or anything.
Yeah.
But so yeah, last week we had a special guest, but Kristian wasn't here. This week, changing it up a little bit, Kristian is here, and we still have a guest. He is in person with me, but not with Kristian, because usually me and Kristian do it over call. I'm going to introduce him now. I got my brother here, who wanted to be in a podcast since, like, the second episode. I got my brother Andrew here.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hello.
I haven't listened to any yet. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, yeah, I definitely got to listen to one, but, it's okay.
That's literally everybody says that. They're like, oh, do you listen to our podcast? Oh, I will. I'll do, and sometimes they'll even give us, like, I'll do it when I'm on my way to work, or I'll do it here. It's like, do you though?
Yeah. It takes me 5 minutes to work, so I don't have enough time, but whatever.
Yeah. Obviously, by his clearly not prepubescent voice, he's quite a bit older than me. We're not going to say how old he is. But we got Andrew Johnson. You don't know our podcast, so all of our...
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, all of our last names are Johnson.
Josh Johnson, okay. Kristian Johnson, and now Andrew Johnson.
I saw it in your bio. I listened to it really quick. I just gave you guys the view, and because I figured you guys are kind of low, so I was like, I'll bring it up a little bit with one. So I was like, oh, Josh Johnson. And I was like, this is probably just like some code name or something. So I was like,
Kristian in one of the episodes, again, you don't listen to the podcast. Kristian in one of the episodes said his last name. Well, no, I accidentally said his last name. Kristian's like, you said my last name. I'm like, oh no. So I literally I added an air horn sound effect when I said his last name. Yeah, and I did it to Rob too. Robert said his, I don't know why I called him Robert. Rob said his full first, middle, and last name. So he said his first name, and then the rest was just.
Yeah.
So funny. I'll show you.
I think if Rob said his last name, I don't think anybody would believe that's his actual last name.
Yeah, no kidding. His last name is.
Yeah.
There was an air horn there.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Dang it, editor, bleeping out those last names.
Yeah, shut up. I don't get paid enough.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna pay, they should come on here every time you guys do this. But
yeah, Andrew, I'll give you half of our profit from this video.
All right, sounds great. Which is what, nothing?
0.5 times 0 is 0.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Anyway, and I know Andrew has a topic, and I know Kristian has a topic, but
definitely.
I'm gonna let them. I know you don't. I'm gonna let them take the backseat and start with my topic. I actually already told Andrew this because I didn't think he was actually gonna be on the podcast. Mine is, so we've seen a lot of movies, we've played a lot of video games. Some people might not know stuff, but I don't know, I lost it. If you could be in any world, any fictional world of anything that you've read, anything that you've played or watched, where would you want to live and where would you not want to live? You don't want to live in this video game world, but you do want to live in this movie's world. Even if it's, meant to be a realistic movie, but things are just different, cops are, weird or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I would say that, first of all, I would not like to live in Minecraft. Because there's, freaking skeletons and zombies.
But
and then they got the nether, you literally go down into heck and yeah.
But I feel like if, I don't know, I feel like if it's the same physics as Minecraft, if it's the same physics and everything, if you die you just respawn, I feel like I'd be cool with that. But a lot of, if you didn't, no, I'd be scared as all hell.
Yeah. What if you, died, but, when you wake up, you still feel it, say if you swim in lava, you wake up, oh my gosh, and you, your hair's, you got patchy hair, your skin's burnt.
You're still healing?
Yeah.
Duh, that's, adding realism here, that would suck.
Well, you're still on Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I think if you were talking like like if you got like attacked by a creeper or something, like you wouldn't want to be like oh like don't you do that and you like care or something. Like I wouldn't want to say that like
No, they
like
changed
ow
it.
or something.
They
changed it.
Yeah,
really?
they changed it in Minecraft.
Oh, well, I haven't played Minecraft in so long, that's why I didn't know.
Back in the day when me and you played on PE.
I was like, oh yeah, we played Minecraft PE on the App Store. That was like a long time ago. Yeah.
Minecraft making the comeback these days, but that would, yeah, I don't know, but it's like I would kind of want to go to Minecraft World because then I would just like punch a tree and then it would just turn into like a little tree that I can just place and I'd be like, huh, nice.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah, build a house and hope nobody destroys it. That's another thing too. Like if I was the only one in Minecraft, okay, I get it. But if everyone was in Minecraft, I feel like they would start making laws like you're not allowed to walk into this building with TNT. Like they frisk you for TNT.
It's like TNT detectors.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still a box, right? Like you're still like shaped like a box.
You're shaped like a box.
Yeah, so why would I want to be shaped like a box too? I want to be shaped like
but if everyone's shaped like a box, why does it matter?
That's true. But then like I mean then everybody would be equal. It's like you want to would you want to be like unique or something or something like that, or like you want to be different, like I don't know.
Hey, Andrew, you're special.
Oh,
okay? Everybody's special.
Oh, okay. That's what my mom tells me. That's all.
Yeah.
And then like you'd be the same height.
Yeah, you'd be the same height as everyone else. And
I'm not taller than you.
there'd be no such thing as being like.
But then
muscular.
You can't tower anybody. You can't be like, oh, I'm taller than you, haha, or something.
That's
like
true.
that.
There's
yeah.
and it's like. Would being muscular just be like how much armor? Okay, we're talking about Minecraft too much, but like,
what if you have a muscular skin?
It's like you want to go, bro? Like take out like a diamond sword. It's like, whoa, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Eating your cooked mutton. Somebody's like, give me all your mutton, kid. Pulls out a gold sword. It's like, what are you gonna do, kid?
Yeah.
I have hacks. What if you had real life hacks?
Oh, like cheat / kill.
Yeah.
I'll /kill you if you don't give me all your money.
Yo, whoa. You're going too far there, man. Whoa.
I got the keyboard.
No, man. Okay, I'm backing up.
Here it is, all my lunch money right here.
Take the sword, man. Just don't /kill me. Ooh.
What'd your mom pack you today? Oh, rotten flesh again? Come on.
Man, I'm gonna get hungrier every time I eat it.
There's like zombie drills, like zombies enter the school. It's like, everybody, this is a zombie drill. Like go into your classrooms,
right.
close the doors, like take away the pressure plates so they can't get it. Just stupid Minecraft. Oh my god. Okay, back to the question. I wouldn't want to live in the Pokemon world.
You would not?
I would not.
Why not?
Because think about it. Like, okay, think about it. Okay, it's not like it is even the TV show or it is in the game. People have creatures that are their pets that are capable of just killing you. I feel like if the world turned in, I'm kind of changing up the rules here, but if like the entire world changed into that world, I feel like people would like, there would be a lot more terrorism than there is like, you know, what is it? The Rocket, Team Rocket? Yeah, Team Rocket. Yeah, I feel like there'd be like a lot more like people just flying on a Charizard and burn down like a building and just like people would just kind of have to deal with that.
What'd you use to rob a bank? Electrode. Yeah. Use explode.
Oh no.
Self-destruct.
A bunch of electrodes rolling.
No.
Roll out.
Police officers try to like stop them from committing suicide. You have a family. Please don't do this. Electrode.
Electrode. No, don't do Electrode.
Or it could be like a water type causes like a flood or something. Like they're like, oh, Lapras, you surf, and like all these people get like.
That would be a good thing too, because if somebody tried to like burn a building down, like Charizard used flamethrower, it's like Squirtle, you surf.
That's true, but like if you're on a beach or something, like you don't want. If you're on a beach in Florida, you don't want anything like washed
it's like,
out.
Hey, dude, you want to see something cool? Squirtle, you surf. Everybody in the water's like,
yeah.
You tsunami. Oh shoot.
Oh my.
See, but the way I think of it is like I would almost want to live there because like like you don't want to think of like, oh, what would happen in real life, but if you just like got transported into the game, like nothing bad really happens. I mean, except for like Team Rocket and all those guys, like the terrorist groups. But like if you play as the main character, I mean, you could stop them.
That's true. If you know, but it's like, it depends on the way you're looking at it. If you're looking at it as the entire world becomes based on this world, or if you're looking at it as you take the place of the main character in a game. So if it's the entire world becoming a Pokemon world, hell no. But if it's me becoming the main character and like me just being there, what you would pick anything, because I mean you probably could die in like Overwatch or something if you were just the main character, but like I don't know. Depending on which way you look at it.
What if Pikachu was used as a charger in that world?
You could just like it's like Shazam. You could zap your phone and be charged.
Yeah.
Your phone is charged.
Yeah.
It's like Pika Pika zap, Pika Pika zap.
It's like, Pikachu, I need you. Oh, are we gonna battle? No, can you charge my phone? I'm low.
Yeah, and while you're at it, I have a laptop. I need charging.
Yeah.
The psychic readers are like actual like good psychic readers. My Hypno can read your future.
Yeah. Like Mr. Mime or something, and he's like
Giving you money on the streets, like
yeah.
doing my actual mime
Doing
acts.
mimes, yeah. Oh man.
What if there was like Pokemon riots like for equality? It's like, oh
Wait,
no,
say it again.
like for like riots
I-
like equality.
Oh, like Pokemon equality.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's kind of trippy.
what if they use like humans as or to fight each other? Oh gosh,
Humans become the Pokemon.
Jerry, punch him.
Jerry used punch.
Punch, kick, yeah.
It's like no. Oh God. Okay, fine.
What about like airplanes, right? Like would you need any airplanes if you had flying type Pokemon? Like think about it.
That's true.
If you send out your Pidgeotto, it'd be like, yo,
Would
fly
you,
me
would you even
across the world
would
or
you
something.
even need cars at that point?
Well, in the Pokemon games, you don't like almost never see any cars, right? All the originals, you don't see any cars.
At most bikes, yeah.
You have bikes. I mean, the region's not that big, but I mean, America's pretty big. So I mean, I wouldn't want to ride a bike across America.
But then again,
Yeah.
it's like, is it like, if it's America, do you fly? Because like you can only fly to a town. If you want to go to like your mom's house, you can't fly to your mom's house. You fly to
the
you fly
town
to
that's your
So
mom's
would you
house.
only be able to fly to like Minnesota, and then you just take a car from there?
Could do that.
Or only like a town in Minnesota, but then you could probably just walk from there.
You could fly to a state and then ride a Pokemon to your house.
Yeah, in the newer games, you can ride Pokemon like Tauros and stuff.
Yeah, you could ride Tauros, yeah.
I don't know. That'd be cool. What about like Marvel movies and stuff? Because that's more realistic because it's like real world, but they're just adding superheroes to it.
It's true.
That'd
Oh,
be
so
scary
many
as hell.
buildings would keep getting destroyed.
Dude, imagine that. Dude, I would not live in like New York or like any major cities like Malibu or anything like that. Cause just like, oh, what's on the news? Alien invasion. Seen it. Like,
Seen it before. It's
yeah,
fine.
happened
Same
before.
protocol.
The world's gonna blow up, and not to worry.
I think if we
Half
lived
of the
in
universe is gone.
if we lived in Connecticut during a Marvel movie, I mean, I think we'd be fine. They're not like, oh, let's go to Connecticut and fight or something. It's like they have to pay a toll or something to get in. It's like, yeah, it's no big deal. But
Yeah, I don't know, but like you see it on the news and everything. And it's just like, oh, there was an act of terrorism. Dang, that sucks. Oh my God, aliens just flew through a portal in New York. Like everything would just be toned down, and on the top, it's like Iron Man and another robot have a fight. Like, holy crap!
giant purple guy snaps fingers, half the world dead.
Oh,
my
no!
God, imagine being in the snap.
Yeah, imagine being part of the snap. One day you get up, you eat breakfast, and next thing you know, you're like, what? Your parents come over with the vacuum? Where'd all this dust come from?
Get the Dyson kid.
It's like, have you seen Junior around here?
If you see him, tell him to get the Dyson. There's a pile of dust in his room.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dude.
What about Star Wars? Like, would you want to live in a galaxy
Dude,
far,
Alder,
far away?
imagine just being on Alderaan. You're playing with your dog, and then
That's
all of a
true.
sudden you just blow up.
But you think about it, like every time something good happens, like every time like they blow up the Death Star, something bad is always there again. Like you have like the Sith, or you have like the what was it?
Yeah, but like don't people on other
Imperial.
people on other planets think of the Jedi as like fairy tales. Like
That's true.
like Rey didn't know that like Luke Skywalker was an actual real person.
Yeah.
So it's like obviously the Imperial would just be like the Nazis trying to take over the galaxy, but then it's like the Jedi are like, oh, one day there will be a big force that will take them all down, and then they just blame it on the Republic, and that's it.
Yeah. What's the planet like most like Earth like there like in Star Wars?
Alderaan.
Alderaan, yeah. What about like Naboo and Coruscant and like all that? I mean, like types like those.
Pretty
I mean,
cool planets.
Yeah, I mean types like those. They would be more like Earth, and of course a lot of stuff happened there. So I mean, it makes sense.
I don't know, Christian. What do you think?
I don't know. My mind can't be capable of holding so much information.
He's still stuck on the Minecraft thing.
I'm still stuck on the Minecraft thing.
He's like, if you drown in Minecraft, can you go get your stuff?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
What if you saw like your own visible like health bar in real life?
That'd be freaky.
Do you think like people would take more care about themselves?
Like Jumanji style? Like you saw Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, right?
Yeah.
Like yeah, how they like tapped their chest and they saw like their like special abilities.
No,
and stuff?
well, but remember they had like the on their wrists.
Oh, yeah, they
had
did
the
have the
3
life
lives.
thing.
They had the 3 lives on their wrists.
That's a clever way of doing it.
Yeah, it's like a tattoo kind of.
Yeah.
Imagine okay, taking a step backward. Imagine just being in the real world and having 3 lives.
I'd be okay with that.
Well, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But it's like, would you like respawn as like child, or would you have to like save state?
I think you just respawn back as yourself, right? I mean,
But like when? If you died when you're 80
Say-
of natural causes, are you gonna turn back to 80?
well,
What if
that's
you
true.
forget?
And then you
Like-
just die again? Like
true.
bam, 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 like heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, not heart attack, because that's the one thing.
But that's what I'm thinking. Like, if you like fall off, like say you're hiking maybe, and you fall off a cliff or something, you come and you're like back.
You end up back on the top
You're
of
back.
the cliff.
Yeah, exactly. But like you said, if you're 80, I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense.
It's like, yeah, so again, it's like bam, bam, bam. It's
Yeah.
like there'd be like save states. Just like you're on a roller coaster and you save state, and then like you're 80 years old and you die, and when you respawn, you're on a roller coaster. You're like, what the heck? Just back on a roller coaster. You're back on a roller coaster when you're 14 years old. Just go, oh my god!
Yeah.
Having all these experiences. It's
That'd be funny. You're like 95 or something, and you're like sitting by your family. You're like, goodbye, family. And you wake up and you're on a roller coaster. It's basically the same thing you were
in
saying.
15 years, there's gonna be a terrorist attack.
You know all the stuff that's gonna happen. Oh man, it'd be crazy.
It's like a. No, I was gonna say that's like a dog's purpose, but the time kept going on even when the dog died. But yeah, just like saving state. That I guess you would need. I feel like you should have. Imagine having like infinite lives and like being able to like reset it. So it's like you save state like right before like a roller coaster, or like you like it like. Will you marry me? Save state. No. And then you go through life and you'd be like, I should have married her. Go back to save state and then marry her. I feel like that'd be kind of freaky.
Yeah.
You could see what happens.
Yeah.
Or if you get like hints or something, does that happen in some games? Like you get hints and you can like you're like hint maybe you should propose, or like hint maybe you should play the lottery tonight or something like that.
Life the video game.
Life the video game, yeah.
It's like, oh, she definitely likes me. Hint. Yeah, she doesn't like
really
you.
does.
Oh,
she
man.
really doesn't.
Yeah.
Finally gonna ask her out. Hint, she'll reject you, man. Damn.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna get on this plane. Hint, that plane's gonna crash. Oh, shoot. Nobody gets on the plane. The pilot's like, whatever.
Oh, what about the Batman universe? Like what about Batman? Like what if we were living in Gotham?
Yeah, would you like Batman?
Batman would. Is Batman really seen like as a vigilante or a hero?
Well, if the police sees him as a vigilante, and then they're like, if you see something, say something. If you see Batman, call 911. Like, they'd see him as a vigilante, but I feel like they don't see him as a criminal.
Yeah.
Like, And that's what I didn't like about Shazam. And Batman, which takes place in the DCEU, which is like all the movies like Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, stuff like that. Batman and Superman have like merchandise. Aquaman has merchandise. But Superman went to like the government hearing and everybody spat on him, and then the whole place blew up and they blamed it on Superman. Like, would you wear a t-shirt of a guy that was blamed for the death of many senators? Like, that's just really screwed up. Same with Batman. The guy goes around branding people in jail, and you're gonna wear a t-shirt of this guy?
Well, isn't that the same thing with Captain America when he went all crazy or something, and then they showed like the video of him in pee on the Spider-Man Homecoming or whatever? He's like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's a war criminal now, but whatever.
Yeah, they showed anyway. Yeah.
Then again, everybody loved him from like the Battle of New York because I remember that girl was like Captain America saved my life, and like then Stan Lee was like superheroes in New York, like give me a break. Like they all had different opinions about him, but I feel like there would be like off-brand merchandise like of Captain America shield because no company would be willing to do that. But I feel like the company that made that T-shirt should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah.
Would it depend, like, would all this depend on, like, if you were transported, like, now that you have all this knowledge of, like, Batman and Superman and Spider-Man and all this stuff, or would you be transported, like, as soon as you were born, like, you were born into that world? Like, what do you think? Because, I mean, like, if you were transported if
you were born into the world, you would have the same opinions as everyone else.
True, yeah.
And if you were let into it, you'd know that Superman's a good guy, but even if everybody else sees him as a bad guy.
Or Batman, too.
You would know, like, their secret identity, too. It's like, hey, Bruce Wayne.
Oh. Yeah, be like, I know who you are.
I know who you are. Bruce Wayne, give me $1 million.
Yeah. Give me $1 million in the Batmobile.
Give me a ride in the... Give me a selfie, a ride in the Batmobile, and $1 million.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You know their secret identities and stuff. And you know
Imagine dating a superhero.
You know where the Batcave is? Like, you go to Wayne Manor because you know where Wayne Manor is, and Alfred just lets you in, and then you're like, oh, what happens if I play this piano notes? And then, like, a door opens up, and you're like, la-di-doo-doo, oh, look, a grappling hook,
Yeah.
la-di-doo-doo-doo.
You said imagine dating a superhero? Kristian, you said imagine dating a superhero?
Wait, sorry, my FaceTime call screwed up. What was that?
You said imagine dating a superhero before?
Yeah, like, imagine dating, like, Wonder Woman, but, like, would you know that she's Wonder Woman?
Yeah, they tell him, like, how Mary Jane knew that. Peter Parker was... Also, you never see the guy side of it. Like, whenever a woman superhero has a date, it's usually another guy superhero. You never see, like, just a random dude that works in, like, her secret identity's, like, corporate office, you know? Like, Mary Jane knew who Spider-Man was, that whatever her name was knew who Superman was. Like, you never see the other side. That's true, like, Black Widow and Bruce Banner's, like, relationship, that was really kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Mary Jane's just a person, right? She was an actress. She was like...
Yeah, she wasn't a superhero.
Or like Gwen Stacy, she was like a scientist, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, technically they weren't superheroes.
Exactly, but they were dating a superhero.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Mary Jane found out. I don't know, would Gwen Stacy find out, or he told her?
Yeah, remember, he was like, I gotta tell you something.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
And then she was walking away, and he shot the webs at her hand and pulled her back.
Yeah, okay, I remember that now.
I feel like it'd just be like in the movies, like, they would be worried sick for the person, because, like, you know, like when Iron Man got blasted up into space, and I almost said Gwyneth Paltrow, and Pepper Potts was like, come back down here right now, and he's like, no, I can't, and then they broke up on the call. Like,
oh yeah.
Like that. Obviously the person who's just a regular person would be scared for the superhero, because the superhero has a risk of, you know, getting hurt and dying. But then of course the superhero would have to worry about whoever he was dating, because they can't defend themselves, and if they found out the secret identity, or if they don't have a secret identity, like, that's why Iron Man's always like super protective in the movies, because everybody knows Tony Stark equals Iron Man. So if they see if they see Tony Stark with a lady, they know to kill the lady instead of killing Iron Man.
That's pretty crazy too. How they said he was Iron Man. Like, if you think about it, like, like you
they gave him an alibi too.
I would have never. What do you mean by that?
They remember they told him to say. Coulson gave him like note cards that told him to say, like, you were on your yacht, you were doing this.
Oh,
and then he just kind of threw the cards away and he said, "I am Iron Man."
Yeah, that's kind of like. Would you do that? Like,
No.
if you were, I was gonna say, if you were
Even in the comics,
anybody.
when Spider-Man was part of the Avengers, he felt protected enough to tell everybody who he was. He gave like a face reveal.
Yeah, huh?
Pretty wackadoo. Kristian, would you reveal yourself?
Well, if we think about it, it'd be like, hey, yeah, I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, like,
the lady.
all the girls would be like, whoa, you're Spider-Man? Date me.
But then one would be like the girlfriend of a supervillain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that wouldn't work.
Oh, no.
Look, I have to break up with you. Why? Yeah, I'm kind of fighting your dad right now. Wait, you're fighting my dad? Yeah, he's a supervillain. My dad's a supervillain. Yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming. It's like if he just told her, like, I have to go. Why do you have to go? Oh, I'm gonna stop your dad and possibly kill him because he's gonna steal from Tony Stark. What? See you later.
Bye. Wait, what?
Imagine. Well, here's another thing too. Imagine if you like admitted it, but nobody believed you. Like you were in school, right? And all these girls were talking about Spider-Man. You're like, I'm Spider-Man, and they're like, yeah, okay, like something like that.
We could just prove it.
Yeah, true. You could prove it.
Just climb up on the ceiling, shoot a web. I don't think it
But
doesn't matter.
like you could try and see what they say. Like maybe yeah, like they'll be like, yeah, okay. Be like, okay, like whatever. Like I told you. you asked. I told you.
Yeah.
Or something.
That'd be like a test. It's like, do they like me for me or do they like me for Spider-Man?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty whack. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we stayed basically on the same topic for the entire podcast.
What do you have, like 4 minutes left or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
You could do like another quick one or something. Like you could do something quick. I don't know.
I got nothing.
What was the other question? Like, what about like a world you would live in?
A world that I would live in?
Yeah, a world that you would live in.
I have no idea.
Imagine living in
Purge.
Roblox.
You live in Roblox.
That'd be just as like no, but Roblox would be like there was someone that made the world that you were in right now, and then you can leave and go to some other world that somebody made.
I would just live in my place. If I could build, I could put stuff in
your place.
I could put stuff in my place. Like if I want to put like a bunch of school buses everywhere, or if I want to build like a mansion or something.
That's like Sims. Like you live in like Sims where you can just literally make anything you want.
Yeah, you can live in
like,
the Sims.
Like
yeah.
any of those games where it's just like you could do anything, like tycoons and stuff like that.
I would totally live in like Mario Kart. That'd be fun.
That would be really fun.
Can you imagine driving around all the time.
Honey, I'm going to work. All right, good luck.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh man, my cart got hit by 3 shells today.
Yeah, he's like this guy in this cloud kept pulling me out of this lake or something.
Yeah, I couldn't tip Latiku, so he just didn't really pick me up today.
Yeah, he picked me up today.
So you're like waiting for the kid to pick you. Like he's like, come on, pick me, come on. I got good stats. I'm fast. Like,
Yeah,
and he picks like Donkey Kong. He's like, God damn it. You're like a me.
Yeah.
I got even stats all around. Just pick me. Come on.
Come on.
I feel like Mario would be scary. Like just a regular Mario game would be kind of scary too. It's like yo, you got the stuff. Like gives them like mushrooms. It's like
Yeah.
do. Oh yeah.
Oh. Would you like see it from Mario's perspective or like the 2D perspective?
Well, you
Like-
can't really from a 3D standpoint. You can't really see a 2D world. Like from a first-person point of view.
It would be like straight up blocks.
It would no. But if you were looking at it like sideways, like Mario is, it would just be flat because it's just 2D.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it was like 3D enough where you can see it, then yeah, that'd probably be pretty cool.
What about like 3D being like Super Mario 64 or
Odyssey
or something like Odyssey? Yeah.
That would be a lot better. The jump physics would be whack.
Yeah, it's all 3D and stuff. So I think it would be.
All right.
I wouldn't mind that.
No. So anyway, we're nearing the end here. So I want to thank Andrew for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Andrew Johnson.
Yes,
and-
no problem.
We're not related at all. Actually, no. Me and Andrew aren't related to Kristian, but we are related because we're brothers.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know if it's good having 3 people this time. Talk in the comments about how Kristian didn't talk that much, and all in all, just have a good day. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to this channel, and like the video if you feel like
Oh shoot, there's a bird outside. I need to get down. Ah,
Get down.
get down.
Alright, we're gonna end in 3, 2, 1.